you forget about everything else, but your mind be on this. Oh, I enjoy this place. It's my first time, first day. I can tell these people have been here a long time.
Oh, this is still red.
It's making a mess.
My mother loves ceramics and she loves this environment. I think it's because there's other seniors around her age. You know, there's a 96-year-old, there's a 92-year-old, Mama's 93, and everybody's active and doing things. So she feels very, very comfortable.
Didn't look like I was going to find a painting class. Finally found one.
This helps her with her hand coordination, hand and eye coordination. It also helps with her memory skills, also socializing. And that's what I like about this senior center. There's diversity here, and it's working out perfect. Absolutely perfect.
But around here, there should be a dark color. Because a raccoon, he's a raccoon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so he has the darker colors around his heart.
I thought it was a kitty cat.
Oh, bless your heart. Well, you can make it meow if you
No,
want.
it could be.
My mother is the type of woman who paved the way for women to go through doors. I mean, Mama is very strong. She doesn't talk about the past.
Well, we live out in the country in Arkansas, and some places was kind of bad, and some was good. Of course, the poor, they treated them kind of tough too. Poor whites didn't do too well. People that was like over them, they was treated just about as bad as we were treated. And during the war, well, we left. World War II. We come to Richmond, California. And I was used to one thing when I got on the train. I looked around and that way, and I didn't see any black people. I said, where do the colored people sit? She said, right here, right here. Yeah, I thought we had another place to sit in. But she said, right here, right there beside of her. Beside of the lady. Yes. So I haven't been back since. Not to live.
She talked about how they endured and how she did not let all the negativity get to her.
Like, I'm very competitive. I don't ever want to lose, but I think you just need to have fun no matter what.
She's been competing since she was young, and when we saw her one day walk into our courts, we were like, are you serious? Because she's good and she's so much fun and she's out there and laughing all the time, so we have a good time with her.
Lindley is my #1 player. She's undefeated this year. Lindley just frustrates her opponents to death because she gets everything back. She's a great retriever, she's quick, and she's smart.
My strength, my consistency, I think I can keep a rally going, and then if my partner sees an opening, she can jump in and put the ball away.
Knowing who's better at what and just letting the other person do what they do best and you do what you do best. If you don't know your partner and you don't know what they can do and they don't know what you can do, you're everywhere. So just knowing each other well and their game is very important.
I think her strengths are that she's not afraid to put a ball away, so we kind of bounce each other out. She'll just go for a winner, or sometimes I'm not as aggressive as I should be. Maybe I should have gone for a ball early on. Instead, I wait to just grill out the point.
Tennis is very mental. Sometimes that alone will destroy your game. If you have all the strokes in the world, just getting upset can ruin the whole game for you.
I think me and Brittany play pretty good. We make each other laugh so we don't get too serious and too mad if we miss a point, so we lighten each other up.
Brittany plays a very aggressive game, likes to get in the net and volley. She has a good serve. They make a good, they complement each other pretty well.
There are times when we get very frustrated and you want to flip out. Sometimes we get a little bit jittery when I know it's time to close it out. It's like, don't screw up. And then, but you try to control it because it is tennis and you have to be a good sport.
Well, they're just great young ladies. They've been a delight to have on the team. They're a lot of fun, and it's just nice to see that they're having some success here. Good job, yeah. Way to go.
Oh, there's something just flew up again. In 1900, people used to come out here in their buggies for picnic on Sundays, and that took all day Sunday to come out from the middle of Tucson out here to be by the water and have their picnic. So it's been a favorite place for many years to a lot of people. Nature is here for us to enjoy. All we have to do is just go outside. It's always changing. Every day a new flower will bloom or a new bird will come in. Oh, there's the female western tanager is right in the center. And you see where one branch goes out to the right. Southeast Arizona is one of the prime areas in the United States because we have a lot of interesting winter birds and then also the summer birds that come up from Mexico that nest here. Okay, I get 12 mourning doves on that dead snag. As a birdie, you're very alert to any movement. So if something is flying, you immediately check it out. You could say, oh, I don't see it, and just walk on. But if you're very, very patient and wait around, that little bird may be sort of behind a limb and you can't see it. But in a minute or two, it'll hop right out. And if you wait, it'll be on a branch with no leaves in front of it, and you get a really good look at it. He was an excellent birder. He had about 750 species. He died 3 years ago, but he was the one that really got me interested in pursuing birds. They fly so effortlessly, just catching the currents of wind. After the 3 years of being alone, it's very lonely. This little area is called the Mesquite Bosque. You see all the, which sort of means the mesquite forest. You can't believe that you are so lucky to find someone that loves you. And the house bench flying over there. One special thing that has happened to me, I've just become engaged to one of the people that is on the bird walk. I've known him for about 15 years. I used to walk around this area with he and his wife, and they helped me through the death of my husband, which was 3 years ago. And then this year his wife died, and I helped him, and then we fell in love and got engaged, and he gave me the ring at the Desert Museum. Oh, there's something just flew up again. He's just getting into the birding part, but he's trying very hard. And it's wonderful to find someone that loves you and that you love, and that loves nature.
My son and I and my grandson all play golf. We're all students of the game. We like to learn about the golf swing. We enjoy playing golf together. And so this is something we can do that all of us enjoy. And I can have their company at the same time. We like to look at the golf swings. We're sitting down there kibitzing the golf swings and trying to understand the difference between one pro swing and another. Television's great. I mean, you get to see a lot of it. But here you're up close. You can hear a little of the banter between the players, which is always fun. We can sit and watch these guys practice for as long as we want to watch, and television's not going to be trained on them while they're practicing. I hope I can go out and do some of the things I've seen. I usually don't, but you always can hope. So.
Well, this is a very unique experience. Number one, it's a match play format, which most of our regular players, when you and I would go out and play, that's the event we would play. We wouldn't play stroke play. So I think most of the spectators readily identify with the format. This is very similar to March Madness in basketball. Players are seeded 1 through 64, and they play head-to-head matches, and half of the field is eliminated each day. So we wind up with the last person standing as the winner. These are the best 64 players in the world. This is an international event. We have 17 Americans that started in the field, and this is broadcast in over 180 countries for more than 28 hours. I think that message is sometimes missed a little bit. This really is an international event. While it's in our backyard, we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to come out and see it. We've got great players in the field. One of the hottest young players on the planet right now is Camilo Villegas. He's out in one of the matches right now. You've got the young phenom, Rory McIlroy. You've got local Arizona favorite, Jim Furyk. You've got Phil Mickelson, who won last week with a 63 on a scorecard.
My name is Wesley Smith, and I am 10 years old. It's just that I like the environment and all the golfers. I just like to see how well everybody can do. It's just to see how much effort these guys put into this. So I'm gonna be off for 4 days. If anybody asks me, I told them I went to the golf tournament and went to the rodeo yesterday.
From Colombia, Camilo Villegas.
Of course, the crowd of girls follows him. I don't follow golf much outside of today. Just became a fan of him, but Villegas is pretty cute. Some friends came down from Phoenix and they were going to come to the tournament, and they had an extra pass, so I came along with, and the weather's gorgeous, so I thought, why not take a day off of classes and come enjoy it while I can before it gets real hot. I enjoy watching it, but tried golfing once and wasn't too great at it, but it's fun to watch.
I guess it's the personal challenge. I've been trying to do the same thing right for 40 years, and I still don't have it right.
Just want to be good at it.
You go out and you try to be a little better than the last time, and you keep lying to yourself that in fact you can be.
I just think it's a fun game.
Get off the couch, Tucson. Get active.